guys, welcome back to Sierra's Simple Home. I am excited to be going through some decluttering projects in my house this new year, and today I'm going to be working on paper clutter. So even when I have systems in place, there are times that life gets really busy. Maybe the kids are sick, or we are traveling, or the holidays are happening, and so I don't always get my systems taken care of like I should. So today I'm going to be working on implementing a new system, as well as going back to maintaining some of my older systems, and I'm going to show you how to sort your papers and how to maintain them in a way that will make it less daunting for you, because we all have to deal with paper, and so I want to make that as easy as possible for you. So I hope you'll join me today, and let's go. So I have a free printable for you on my website. I will link it below, and it has some paper sorting categories. So I think we are all different, so that's not to say that certain ones will work for you, and others may. Then again, some of us are more micro sorters. We like to sort things into very small categories, so maybe you will want to use all of these. But I have 8 separate categories. There's shred, file, recycle, maybe, trash, receipts, action, and memory. And so I'm going to cut these out, and you can grab the printable and cut along with me, and then we'll talk about what each of these categories mean, and you can decide which of these will be helpful for you. Talk about each of these categories. Okay, this category is receipts, which is very self-explanatory. I don't usually keep receipts. I do keep some if it's for like a major appliance. You know, I buy a new refrigerator or washing machine, or if it's like a new shirt that I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. So something like that I will keep. But my general everyday receipts, I do not. I do, however, have a lot of those receipts in my to-do bin right now. And that's because I do scan all of my receipts into various coupon apps. So you can get cash back for your purchases. I actually have 2 different blog posts about different apps I like to use to get cash back. So I will link those articles below, and you can check those out. Some of them also provide free cash back just for signing up with my code. So I love getting cash back. I try to scan these as soon as I purchase the items, but sometimes, as I said, life gets busy, and so these just kind of pile up. So for now, receipts is going to be just my receipts that I need to scan in. My next pile is shred. So this is going to be any items that have my personal information on them. I like to shred most things with my address and name, especially if it's like credit card offers or something. Anything that I don't need to keep in short-term or long-term storage that does have personal information. So bank statements, any kind of bills that have personal information. So the majority of my mail that comes in that is not to be kept, I do try to shred. I don't want to give anybody an opportunity to, you know, steal my identity or to take something from me if possible. So I do like to be very cautious, and I do a lot of shredding. So that's the next category. The third one we'll talk about is recycle. So, you know, blank envelopes, returning items that you're not going to return something in, any old, you know, magazines, newspapers, anything that you are not keeping and doesn't have important information, it's great. Go ahead and recycle that. You know, help the earth and do your part to lessen wasting paper. The next one is trash. Inevitably, there are times when maybe something needs to go in the trash, and I guess an example could be your shredded papers. So if you do have trash, this is here for you. If you don't need it, great. That's one less category. The next one is the action folder. So action is going to be the pile of anything that you need to take action on. Now this is not things that you might or might not want. This is definite action. So this is like an RSVP to a birthday party or wedding. This could be a bill that you need to pay. This could be a permission slip for your child's field trip that you need to sign. The next category is file. I also want to keep as few papers as possible. So of course we have, you know, your very important papers that you don't access often, like Social Security cards, birth certificates, marriage certificates, that kind of thing. So anything that you need to file away. This is not bills to pay. This is not coupons that you may not use, that you may or may not use. This is stuff that you need to keep for tax purposes or for your own peace of mind, to make sure that everything goes according to plan. The next category is memory. So memory, I think everyone should have a memory box. This keeps you from having stuff sitting around that you're like, oh, that's special, I don't want to throw it away, but I have no idea what to do with it. And so memory can include things like a pretty picture that your child drew for you, or a sweet birthday card from a friend, just anything that's important to you that you want to keep for a long time. So you can have the memory section as well. And last but certainly not least is the category that is my favorite, and I call it maybe. The maybe category is for things that you maybe will use and maybe you won't. So this could be coupons, this could be catalogs, this could be maybe a flyer for an event going on in your community. Anything that you may use or you may not, but it's nothing important goes here, because this file just sits, and if you need to pull something out, it's there. If you don't, no worries. And if the maybe pile were to get thrown out in the trash, it doesn't matter. Nothing in there is important. So I like this because it keeps papers that are not important from clogging up your action file and your regular file box, as well as piling up on the bar or the table. So I'm embarrassed, so bear with me, but this is my little tray I got from Dollar Tree, and it sits on my desk, and it's a horrible mess, but we're going to go through this today, and I'm going to show you that even if you have a ton of papers, that this can be a super quick and easy task to do by sorting into your categories. All right, so if you have a pile of paper like this, grab it and let's go. Okay guys, so I'm going to do shred, and then file, and then I will have my receipts, then my maybe, then my action, my recycle, and my memory. I probably won't have much memory items in here because I do like to keep those put away pretty regularly. So let's go. Receipts. Okay, so here's receipts. So there's a lot of those. Next I have a credit card offer, so that's going to be shred. Another one, so shred. Oh, I do. Here's my Christmas card for my husband. I love the movie Elf, so he drew Will Ferrell as Elf for me. So that's going to go in my memory pile. So I do have something for that. I have one of our Christmas cards, so I'm going to stick that in memory as well. So this, I'm not sure, this may be family secret. So this is my mom's icing recipe, and I'm going to put that in file. This is a little card that came with my daughter's diary I got her for Christmas. So, it's cute. I'm going to put that in file because I have a place for my cards. Okay, this is a phone bill, so I'm going to put that in file as well. There are some doctor's notes I'm going to put in file. Okay, more doctor's notes. This is something that I need to do for doctor's appointments, so I'm going to put that in the action file. Well, let me see if I can fold it and take up less space here. And technically, I can put the receipts in action, but I'm not going to because it's not absolutely necessary that I scan those receipts. I want to, but it's not like, you know, they're not gonna shut off their power if I don't scan the receipts. I'm gonna leave those in their own category, but I am gonna try to scan those tonight to catch up. So far, see all this stuff? The only thing that I actually have action for is that one piece of paper. So that's awesome. Okay, let's keep going. I am mortified by how many receipts I have. Not even sure what to say. Okay, so I have a Big Lots reward card. I am going to put that in action because I do want to do that. Okay, this is our car insurance bill, which I need to pay, so I'm going to put that in action. And see, that could have been lost in a sea of papers, but now it's easily found in my action pile. Okay, this is something I also need to work on, so I'm going to put that in action. I have a notepad in there. I do not know why, so that can go in my drawer. This is a coupon for a toy we got for the kids. So I don't think we need this. So I'm going to put this in recycle. I'm going to stick that there. It's better to have a bigger space so you can spread this out, but for now this will do. And I'm going to put these on top just so you can see what I'm doing. But for your use, you should probably just leave it to the side. So put a shred here. Okay, so that's so you can see kind of what's going. So look at all this. There's tons of stuff here, but I only have like 4 action items. Very small pile. So it makes it a lot less daunting. I'm almost finished. Let's see what else we have. Okay, a couple of receipts. What else is new? The thing is, I am very frugal, but apparently I have to buy a lot of groceries. Okay, this is some stickers that came with my children's toy. So, where would that go? I think that's going to be a, I'm going to put it in action, and I'm going to give it to my kids and say, if you want to put this on your toy, great. If you don't, we're going to trash it. This is a list I had for Amazon that I no longer need, so that can go in recycle. I also have a Kroger card I need to sign up for, so that can go in action. And I do have some more receipts here. Receipts. Clearly, I have not done receipts in a while. So, this is very random. This is a picture frame from my fridge that has no picture in it, that I got at Coca-Cola World on my honeymoon. I have been married almost 10 years, so I really don't know what to say about that. Except I'm going to put this in action and hope that it actually gets done. Now, truly, I probably should put that in maybe. So I might go through those in just a second. Okay, so let's take a look. Empty. Ah, I'm very excited. So I have a few things to file, and I'll put them in my file box. Just 2 things to shred. That's easy. A couple of things to recycle. A couple things for my memory box. Lots of receipts to scan and then get rid of those. And just a very small action file. Now, I will say that I would like to take a moment to condense my action file here. I'm going to move this file pile out of the way. Okay, I will go take care of these in just a moment. So I want you to look with me for just a second at my action pile. Sorry, I'm moving a lot. Okay, so with my action pile here, that maybe, remember your maybe category is things that do not have to be. I do not have to put a picture in because I've been married almost 10 years and I still don't have a picture. So while I do want to do it, this could go in the maybe because it's not necessary. Kroger card. I plan to shop at Kroger in the near future. Do I have to have a card? No. I'm sure someone would let me borrow one. This could also go in maybe. Is that lazy? It could be. This is also can be maybe. This is not important. Big Lots card. I want to do it, but it's definitely not my top priority. Nobody's power is getting shut off. Nobody's phone. One thing. One. I have one action item. This entire tray was full of stuff. It was so overwhelming. I didn't know what was in here, but I literally have one thing to do, and that is to pay my car insurance. And then I can file it and we're done. So, paper clutter can be very overwhelming, especially if it's all dumped together in one bin. Now, I do like to keep this bin on my desk because if I don't, paper will end up cluttering my bar. Because without fail, if I come into the house with a pile full of papers, someone needs something from me. And so I don't get things done as quickly as I would like to. I do try, as soon as my mail comes in, to shred what needs to be shredded and file what needs to be filed. But if I don't get it done, I know I can always dump it in this bin and just have a set time to go through it and work through it. So, I hope you had a good time decluttering paper with me today. I hope that these categories can help make it easier for you to get through your paper. And thank you for watching, and I would love to see you again soon. Don't forget the maybe part, the maybe file is not for anything important, and it relieves you of the pressure of worrying about what's in there. Because this whole stack of stuff, while I would like to do it, and I probably should do it, it's not of the utmost importance. So this can help you look through papers with predetermined categories easier, so you can figure out what you need to do with them and keep as little paper as possible and make your life simpler. So thanks again for watching. I would love to hear what you thought of this video below, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.